Willkommen zurück, meine Tales-Freunde. So, als erstes mal haben gleich wieder irgendein Blabla.
Everything we thought we knew. It was all just a fabrication that the Red Women, no, that the Helganquil made up.
Right. Assuming we can believe anything that Hevrek 35 has told us, that is.
Well, if the names are anything to go by, it's possible the Helganquil could be behind the fruits of Helgen too.
But if Hevrek 35 was telling the truth, and this was all just one massive lie, does that mean everything we've done up until now has been pointless?
No, I don't think so. Or at least I hope not. I think it just means we've lost our foothold for now. That's all.
Really? Well then, if we've lost it, I guess we'll just have to find another. All of us together. And if we can't find one, then we'll make a new one. End of story.
Make one, huh? I see. Right then. Count me in.
Ja, End of Story hört sich immer gut an. So, ja, wir sind wieder alleine oder halb alleine. Könnten da sogar schlafen, wenn ihr müde seid. Naja. Ganz ehrlich, wann bin ich nicht müde, ja? Aber es liegt nur an dem Spiel, ganz ehrlich. So. Oh, armer Junge, ja? Na komm. Ihr habt mich wieder zusammengebrochen vorgefunden und mir aufgeholfen. Das weiß ich zu schätzen. Danke euch kann ich weiter forschen. Haben wir auch noch nie benutzt, diese Glückstränke.
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Danan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Danans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning. but I think it's a good first step. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our plan...
Ja, dann red weniger. Dann können wir das irgendwie mal bewerkstelligen, dass unser Planet nicht ausgelöscht wird. So, Rini, was ist mit euch? Ihr wurscht.
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Danon mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danons again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Danons probably won't be so quick to let their guards down, and there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah, I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danon and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though. Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep...
Ja, dann hört's auf, so viel zum Reden. Dann können wir mal irgendwas machen. So viel Zeit muss sein, oder? Zum Labern. Ja. Und was sagt fucking Law?
You're not the only one still trying to make sense.
Really? You've never struck me.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memory...
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else...
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen.
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad. That was no way to live. But all this talk about other races and the world ending...
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not...
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, but that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside...
The thing that's most important. All I want to do is protect the people that...
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight. Forget all the big stuff going on.
Yeah. It's like a fight to protect the people around me.
Ja, schön für dich. So, dann haben wir einen noch, ha?
I apologize for making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh?
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was there had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis?
Indeed. I have fully accepted the burden of... On that note, I have something of a favor.
Oh?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator, so that the Renans can live on as the one and only blazing sword. I suspect the Danans may
And I take it that you'll be the...
Yes. I realize... However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society. Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor.
You're too kind. I can see...
That's some high praise out.
Then I'll ask once again. This time...
You don't even need to ask.
Thank you.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create...
What about you, Shion?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. Right now, it's kind of...
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save... It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. It was Naori's hope that somehow, how it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop. She considered me, a Danan, as a real person. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved, just so they could go back to...
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff, she said that the first step down that path that means forgiving other people.
Forgiving?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving if we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all...
You know, you're right. People...
It's not going to be easy, but if we can do it, I'm there with you, Shion. I think that's the very...
Yeah.
Whoa there, Savior Girl.
Yes, I know.
Unglaublich.
Well, is everybody ready to do...
I am. There's a lot to think about. I don't care who we're up against.
What are your thoughts, Alphen?
Like Law said, if we have to fight the great... It's trying to rob us of our entire world. That alone is enough, but it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the great...
You're saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channel. And to hear Shion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her...
Indeed. Shion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, and if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction...
Shion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not...
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it...
While the main body resides in Rena.
Shion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's great spirit, I'm going to go over there and...
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the great astral. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Our minds are made up.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally Buddha...
Even with the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renis Alma stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for.
More importantly, who do they think we are?
I just hope everyone on Lenegis is...
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships that...
Wait.
In any case, if we're truly going to...
Right.
...15 Minuten bis jetzt. Und wir haben nichts gemacht, außer bla bla. Ich habe sicher 5 Minuten gerade geskippt. Unglaublich. Es ist einfach nur... Das ist... Wirklich, es ist einfach nur dumm sowas. Ich pack sowas nicht, ja.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the great spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Renus Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renus Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renus Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all. Fix our starship.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Du bist so richtig gaga im
Is
Kopf,
the
ich weiß
Renis
nicht.
Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe, but with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrek 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details, so assuming it's even possible...
You're probably right.
Ich bin irgendwie gerade so erledigt, ich kann das irgendwie nicht mal lesen. Es wird ein Weilchen dauern, euer Raumschiff vollständig zu reparieren. Ich würde vorschlagen, dass ihr euch bis dahin etwas ausruht. Okay, ja, ich bin hier ganz gaga im Kopf, weil halbe Stunde nur Blabla bis jetzt. Wer will sich das anschauen? Ganz ehrlich, ich stelle mir das so langweilig vor als Zuschauer, das schaut sich eh keiner an.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different... Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated, but we knew that not all of you were like that. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have... But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you...
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of... Realistically speaking, surely they won't...
If we can build a society that works like that...
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said... Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this...
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however.
You'll always have a home in Menancia. Well, if you ever need a helping hand, Doe.
Did you just... Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work on...
Don't even mention it. And really, don't you think that brings down a barrier that... Yeah.
Hey, why'd you call me here?
Well, if everything we... So I wanted to apologize while
Apologize?
I was being real stupid before. I get why you're angry now, so I'm sorry.
No, Law. Honest, of course you were worried.
But you really trust Dana's...
Yeah, but I think...
Believe?
Remember how I used to read...
Yeah, of course.
When we rescued Zeph, it was the first time. Then, it made me want to...
So that's what...
Yeah.
Well, alright.
You will?
There's no way...
That's not quite...
you...
I sensed it when we... But...
In a way...
What?
Well, like you...
Yeah.
Effort 30, but... So thanks.
Ah.
To be honest, I feel like...
Unglaublich. Es geht mir so am Sack gerade. Echt heftig. Spiele ich ein Spiel oder schaue ich mir einen Film an?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind.
Same as you, still trying to absorb.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave.
Hey, Alphen. I want...
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after... I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't... You'll use the Blazing Sword to destroy the Great Spirit.
Huh?
It's true the Blazing Sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma, but it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts.
You can't be serious. If you think that
Listen,
we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. But if it comes down to it...
Okay, but you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I hope you can forgive me.
Alphen, okay. So it's a promise?
Yeah, it's a...
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
Hmm?
My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, but when you reached out to me, and gently took my hand. I don't have words for the shock I felt.
That's because I couldn't feel.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through.
You won't have to worry about that.
You think so?
I do, because.
No. You can tell me once my thorn.
Everybody get enough rest?
Yeah, we should
Agreed. Can't.
Our task is relatively.
We're fighting for.
Right.
Then let's go.
Repairs on.
Is that you?
I can.
Sounds like some.
Maybe we should.
I have unlocked all.
Warp drive?
It's possible.
Using the warp.
Wait,
You'll need to be.
So,
we gotta go all.
Will all the Helgan?
The extinction as such.
Can't that thing.
Well,
You heard the lady.
I have one.
What?
As sovereign, your identification number indicates that you. Similarly, the maiden lacks any identification. Despite this,
We exist because others have entrusted this to us.
you mean it is because of multiple chance. Why have you two continued to?
It's hard to explain. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Über eine halbe Stunde Video. Nur Cutscenen, ja. Mein Gott, ich schwöre, ich schlaf gleich ein.
it would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means.
I guess this means we should give that.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is.
Then this must be the.
You mean to tell me this whole world?
And it's covering everything.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of.
So arresting.
Back in its day, Rena was probably. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this.
with nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's.
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena.
War eh klar.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see.
What do you mean, what would happen?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying.
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to
No, because I said I.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing.
You'd think I was already snort.
Schau, wie unnötig das schon wieder war.
So the idea is to seal the great.
Schau, es hört nicht auf, Alter. Und noch mehr.
I wa-
Ich schwör, ich will mir das gar nicht mehr anschauen. Ich habe echt... Es raubt mir echt jeden Spaß. Das ist... Wahnsinn. Wer kommt auf sowas, hey? Es ist einfach zu viel. Es ist... Keine Ahnung. Es ist wirklich... Es ist einfach nur zu viel. Ein bisschen war es okay,
Looks like we
aber...
warped into that pit of astral energy.
Da. Und es kommt das nächste.
Hey! Is this about dinner
Vater, gestriges Abendessen. Oder Gusch, da und gleich das nächste.
You know,
Wahnsinn. Und die nächste Cutscene. Mein Gott. Hey. Ja. Ja. Was zum Kämpfen.
Danquil,
guess they don't
Bitte.
need their red woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Ja, ich weiß nämlich gar nicht mehr, wie das geht, Alter.
I knew there
Ach
was
du
something off
Scheiße,
here.
wie
They're not
viele.
pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Require complete focus. May 1,000 gales carry the shred.
You picked the wrong
Now I'm in trouble.
Damn it!
By the power of finish without a kick. Take that.
We got the advantage.
Waters of creation.
Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on.
Wow. Scheiße, Law ist auch schon down.
May 1,000 gales carry the shreds. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
as impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered. In here. I never miss. Do it. Shion, astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. May 1,000 naturally.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like that.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
14.000
Lose heart now.
XP.
This whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Und gleich das nächste Blabla, aber es interessiert mich nicht mehr. Ich habe da keinen Bock mehr drauf.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
These ones can run reach.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. I can carve through armor.
Sealed. I'll be saving
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
So much for sitting this fight out.
that wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I never miss.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
Science instant. Here I go. The waters of stronger.
Ja, GZ Level Up.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Ich schwör, ich bin so fertig gerade irgendwie selber vor diesem Blabla. Ich bin echt.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate. As impressive as always. I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Now I'm in the groove.
Firmament Ranger.
Rising Phoenix.
Explosion. Don't give up.
Ah ja.
Healing circle. There you go.
Why'd you heal me?
Go to stop you dying. Freezing storm. Reinforcement. More time.
You picked the wrong fight.
Enemies incoming.
Or I'll take them, then we'll take them down.
Ja, es werden immer mehr, ha?
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down. I never miss.
I'm on it. You see what happened there as you crossed me. You shouldn't have done that.
I'm not done.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just touch me.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Firmament Ranger. None shall escape my sight.
Now you see what I can do! First strike! All finished!
Create freezing storm. Immortal droplet.
Dragon
Ice
Sword.
tornado. Bronze and red.
Here I come.
None shall do it. This one's got your name on it. None shall escape my judgment. Firmament Ranger.
Death blossom!
Not today.
Who wants to die next?
We did it.
The water's healing circle.
Kommen wir wirklich immer welche nach, ha? Solange wir mal unten sind, glaube ich, oder?
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
That'll bring you down. Here, bronze and ready. This'll come in handy. I never miss.
You made quick work of more!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
Without a trace.
Ich hoffe, wir kriegen wenigstens XP für die, was wir alle umhauen.
None shall escape my judgment.
You picked the wrong fight.
Now you see what I can do!
Ray!
We did it.
Now I'm in the
There
groove!
is tactile. And that's my will. Flare tornado. Go get it. Now. This is it. Giant instant. There. Got you. The waters have created. Dance immortal droplet. Tidal wave.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Oh.
Now, Asuna!
Irgendwie ist alles gerade urnervig, ich weiß nicht. Es hat echt gut angefangen, das Spiel, aber...
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
See that?
That training's paying off. Flew away.
Arrow squall.
Raining fire. Flew away. Raining slap. First strike. Flew away.
The waters of creation.
Take this!
Take it. Dance in holy
Roll now!
It's on. We did it.
Tidal by the power of flame. Dance without a trace.
Dragon Force.
Explosion. Hear me. Flame of fury. Freezing walls. Tear you to shreds.
Orochi's Fury.
None shall escape my
You're
doing.
mine. Remember.
Astral energy. can feel my precision improving.
Even in such a harsh
Okay.
environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
Killerbienen.
This one's tough.
Take this way! They're surrounding us!
Rising Phoenix.
I'm only getting...
I owe you one.
I'll heal you up!
Strike. Raining that fussy is driving me mad. Okay, here I go. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Why can't they just sit still? Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Raining flash.
Now shall escape my judgment!
Not today. Blow away. Raining
Now you
flash.
see what I can do.
I'll heal you all!
Blow away.
Waters of creation!
I'm nearly done for.
Nice, love!
Need it all the love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know! I'm only getting started!
No further.
The waters of creation!
Blow away. Raining
Immortal
flash.
droplets!
We got the
In
advantage.
here!
Good. Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause law's on.
Dragon swarm.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! I can do this all day!
First strike. Talon Horde. Do it. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
The heavens must be smiling.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Freezing storm!
Rise, come and face me.
Ready and raring.
Ice tornado!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
I never miss!
The waters of creation mine!
Blow away.
Immortal droplets!
Flaming flood. Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna!
Right! The flames will
Dragon
roar!
shout!
Here, let me help.
Eat this! I can carve through armor!
This one.
Eat dirt.
Here I go.
Dragon
I'm
shout!
only getting started. Now for
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of it!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trim it up.
Dragon swarm.
In here.
Super swallow dead!
With this, I can become even stronger.
So. Komm mal da rein. Oh Gott.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it's...
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably...
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really, or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit... We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Look,
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than to think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to...
do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if...
Like all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renin...
You and Alphen both share an optimism. On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
So, was hat denn der? 120.000 HP. Ist ja mehr als so mancher Boss schon.
feel like me again.
Now I can let loose.
Two heads? That's not even fair!
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna!
Right!
Wow. 12.000 Schaden. Na Wahnsinn.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and fumbling to me.
Take this! I owe you one.
Smash you!
Here, let me help.
Kann er mal aufhören so zum Rumhoppeln? Trefft er nicht.
These fists have got your name on them. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
Blow away! I don't know what I could do without this pain. Raining coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Er ist auch noch voll.
Raining slash! Blow away! Raining slash!
Thanks so much.
We're good to go.
You pay for that!
I've let you all down.
Here, let me help.
Blow away! Raining slash!
Bring you back. From death to bit. Sleep now.
Ich glaube, sie muss echt. Wo ist der Scheiß? Hör auf zum Wiederbeleben.
Be still! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art.
Dragon Force!
First aid. Firmament confiscated. The water is creation. Dance in mortal
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Eat dirt.
Blow
In
away!
here. Where are you going? You all right?
Yeah,
Here's a healing
I'll be
art.
okay.
First aid.
Blow away!
Instant all day.
Blow away! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Ganz schön, ha?
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're definitely way stronger.
Yeah, nothing
Eine
motivates you like
Hundeweste.
having stakes this high.
Sicher nichts für mich, ha? Ja, habe ich mir gedacht.
This looks nice and tough.
Oh. Zerfleischende Gottesanbeterin.
Raining slash!
Okay, scheiße. Machen jetzt gar nichts mehr?
Here's a healing art. As if in normal.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna!
Right.
Absolut kein Schaden, ha? Aber wenigstens dürfte schon mal richtig gezählt haben. Was ist mit denen hier? Wollen die nichts machen?
Raining slash!
Will this help? I can't heal you forever.
Pieces! Attack time!
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Ja, warum machen die nichts, ha?
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Blow away. Raining slash. Coming through.
Warum attacken die gerade nicht?
Scarlet Inferno.
Primed and ready. Where are you going?
Raining slash.
Ja, ohne Scheiß. Was geht denn ab da, ha?
Blow away.
Alles gerade verpackt, oder was?
Don't mind if I do.
Eat this. Blow away.
Healing circle.
Raining slash.
Fire's
I owe
attack
you
and
one.
course in
Thanks,
this way.
Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Vanquish
I'm
dark.
sorry.
Handle it.
I'll do better.
Ja, machen halt nichts.
Divine. Vanquish dark.
Ja, das ist super.
Blow away.
Far enough.
Was geht ab?
Here, let me help.
I have no limits.
First aid.
Raining slash. Blow away. Coming through.
Keine Ahnung.
Now.
Alles verpackt, ha?
Scarlet Inferno.
Bist du down?
Dragon Swarm. It's on. Blow away.
Do it.
Raining slash. Look sharp. Lightning
Habe ich das Ding halt alleine gemacht.
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style.
Oh, wir haben noch Salbe. Na dann.
Hell of the Helganqua.
So. Ich hoffe, die machen jetzt wieder was.
Or
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Keine Ahnung, was das war.
Firmament ready.
Won't save you. That'll bring you down.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. The flames will roar.
All yours.
The waters of creation. Explosion. Candy.
Watch this.
In here.
Too fast.
More
stand back. I'll trip it up.
In here. Don't mind if I do.
Blow away.
Seal. This one's mine. This'll come in handy.
Eternal devastation.
Will this help?
Great Alpha.
May 1,000 gales. Healing circle.
I owe you one.
There. Got you.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do
Will
better.
this help?
Eat dirt.
Squall.
First strike.
Healing circle.
Raining
The
slash.
flames will roar.
Blow away. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
This'll
No
come
time
in
to hold
handy.
back. First strike. Blow away. Raining slash.
Shattering
Blow away. Eternal devastation.
Dragon
I'm on it.
Arrow squall.
Raining slash. Talon hurricane.
Vanquish
Raining slash.
Inferno without a trace.
Now you see what I can do. Eat this. You make quick work of us.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Raining slash.
Boah, es dauert ja ganz schön.
That took more energy than I expected.
Oh, ich wollte gerade schon sagen, nichts da. Oh ja. Ja. Oh, wie praktisch.
I have a bad feeling about this.
None shall escape my justice.
Talon hurricane. Rising phoenix. Blow away. Not today.
You make quick work of us.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Those thorns.
Ah,
I'm not letting them get in our way.
lass den Dicken machen, bevor unser Backen ausläuft.
Let's dispose of the trap.
100.000 HP.
It can hide itself?
I can't hold on much longer.
These fists has got your name on them.
More where that came from. Silent instant. Go get it. The waters of creation. I really won't. Dance immortal droplets. Not in your dreams. Here, let me help.
Flew away! Now I can let loose. Raining slap!
Instant.
Flew away! Time to let it rip.
Sorry.
Stay away from my friends.
Will this help?
Orochi's fury!
Healing circle.
Lightning thrust! Be still! Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna!
Irgendwie würde ich wirklich ganz gerne meine OP-Items nehmen, einfach um da schneller durchzukommen, aber keine Ahnung, wie OP die Dinger halt wirklich sind. Ich will ja nicht, dass das Spiel irgendwie free nachher noch wird.
Amazing. If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine. By the power of
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! Eat this! I'll leave it to you!
Anything in armor is right on. Armor won't save you.
What is this?
Hey,
Time to let it rip. I can still do this. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
a freezing storm.
Flew away! Burn it!
now I'm in the...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Die
The
Wand.
design.
Ah, nix für dich. Naja.
This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Oha. Ah, jetzt sind wir auf der anderen Seite, okay.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred.
Law's entirely right. And in
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said,
Okay. Boah, das ist noch ein großer. Ja, wir müssen. Ich glaube, ich lasse die mal aus, wenn es irgendwie geht. Und den da auch. Hm. Okay, bleibt mir wohl nichts über. Ah, jetzt noch so ein Dingens dazu verwenden.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Okay, here I go.
Inferno punch!
Blew away.
Concentration!
Raining slash.
Explosion!
Blew away.
Flame of fury!
Ready.
I'll heal you all!
Blew away.
Divine strength!
Raining
Do it!
slash. I'm on it. We turned the tables on.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done! Golden instant! The waters of creation!
Blew away.
Dance
Die
in
gehen
my
ja echt
accomplice.
fix. Die anderen
I
dauern
think
zu lange.
Turtle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket. Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't.
Oh Gott. Na gut. Der hat sicher wieder mehr HP. Na, scheiß auf dich, ja? Glücksreif.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Haben wir ja eigentlich schon, gell? Hat ja irgendwer an. Glaube ich sogar. Ja. Na gut, Großer. Du und ich, ja? Hat wieder was? 100?
Try harder.
It's over!
I can carve through armor.
Arrows fly! May 1,000 arrows pass on the handshake. That'll bring you down.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Blew away. Burn. Raining slash. Blew away.
Will einfach nichts Schaden macht.
Charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna!
Will this help?
You require a hand.
Not in your dreams!
I'm on it!
And more than no burn out.
I won't give in!
Vanquish darkness!
Now I can let loose.
That freaking does it!
Dragon swarm.
Divine here! I can do this all day!
Dragon pistol.
What a relief!
Waters of
In
creation!
a bind?
None shall escape!
Divine alpha.
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Na gut, ging ja halbwegs fix.
There's always room for improvement.
2000 XP nicht mal. So, die machen wir. Die gehen ja recht schnell.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I felt fine not too long ago.
Ice tornado! If it's in the sky, land! Concentration!
Now I can let loose.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a big word out here.
Feel like no silly.
The waters of creation! Turn an instant!
Come and face me.
Accomplish! Feel!
Save you!
You picked the wrong fight. Dragon swarm.
Here goes!
Eat this!
Alright!
This one's all law.
So. Okay, da geradeaus geht's nicht weiter, aber... Ja, das ist so ein Rosmarin oder so ein Scheiß. Na dann.
No holding back. A freezing
This'll be a piece of cake.
Now or never.
A freezing storm.
Blew away.
Flames will roar now. In here. A freezing storm.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
I'm on it.
In here. You're mine. Don't mind if I do.
It's on.
Cyan is with darkness.
Ignite.
Divine strength. I can do this all day.
We are freaking invincible.
Nothing in the others.
Scheiße, ja, ist jetzt wieder keine HP, die gute.
Truly are strong. What about me?
Ready and raring. Blew away.
That'll bring you down.
Armor won't save you.
This is it. Roar. Now,
We did it.
As impressive as always.
And here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Talon storm.
Don't get careless.
Rote Kamelle. Durchdringen. Yep. Eindeutig für mich. Oh Gott. Nein. Müssen wir beide machen auf einmal? Nee.
Little help. Ready to take my judgment.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Oh. Oh Gott. Ich muss mehr Schaden machen.
Eat dirt. May a thousand this one's mine. Here you go. Don't let up.
You picked the wrong fight.
Here goes.
Raining slash.
Well, then don't mind if I do.
I can carve through armor. Blew away.
Hit. Healing circle. Thanks for the waters of creation. Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Slash. Ignite.
This is fury. Hit. Here's a healing. The waters of creation. Cyan instant.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm
Don't
here
get
to
in my
stop
way.
it.
Here goes. Healing circle. The waters of creation. I owe you, Xion. Healing is what my art do best. Yes, Alvin. Very fast.
I don't feel so good.
Raining. Try harder.
Divine strength. One more time. Here, I'm ready. Here goes. The waters of creation.
Ready to go. That freaking does it.
Here I go. Where are you
Hold
going?
nothing back. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here's a healing art.
I can carve
Lebt immer noch.
First aid. The waters of creation. Not on my watch. Far enough. Firmament pressure. Explosion. Heaving. Flame of fury. Do it. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble. We're still standing. Barely.
Drachenblut, ha? In so einer Kiste.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Not today. Blow away. Raining slash. Blow away. Raining slash. Blow away.
Not today!
You're denied!
Take this!
I'm on a roll now!
Raining slash!
Smash you!
I'm on a roll now!
Raining slash! Flew away! Raining slash! Flew away!
Watch it!
Sword Rain Alpha!
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Now I'm in trouble.
The waters of creation. First aid. Dance in mortal distance.
Raining slash! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sleep now.
Flew away!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Sleep now. I'll heal
Take
you
this.
all. Get on. Art seal.
Blow away!
Healing. Banana. Let's go.
Let the marksman handle
Flew
this!
away! Thanks!
Cyan instant.
That'll bring you down!
Wahnsinn, wie lange das dauert, ha?
Sleep now. Take
Anything in order, it's all mine!
this ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Dann kriegen wir 2000 XP. Ah, und gleich noch einer.
This won't be easy. Don't be
Alter, das ist scheiße.
a
Ah,
pessimist.
Flew away!
In here. This will come in handy.
You!
We're good to go. Confiscated.
It's on! Any more of this and I'll burn out. Why'd you kill me?
To stop you dying?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Inferno!
Oh,
Now you're talking!
Flew away! Ignite! Flew away!
Take this!
Seal.
A freezing storm!
Gusty nail. She likes to handle. Ice tornado. Here goes.
Raining slash! Flew away!
was würde ich nur ohne den Skill machen? Ohne Spaß.
Eat dirt! That'll bring you down!
Eat this! Hurricane!
The water will not to your art. Here I come.
Smash you! Dark
Flew away!
None shall escape my judgment!
It's all mine!
Now
Ignite!
I'll be saving this one.
Flew away!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Raining slash! Dark! Flew
I'll
away!
heal you all.
Raining
In
slash!
here.
in a bind!
More for the
Here's a
stockpile.
healing art!
First aid.
What a
Freezing storm!
Raining slash!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here, let me help!
Raining slash! Flew away!
In here. Flame of fury.
Away.
None shall escape
Be still! First strike!
May a thousand kills tear you to shreds.
Castle!
Gusty nail. Hearts require moving.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Anything in armor!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
Hätte ich was vergessen, aber ja, wir haben eh schon wieder keine HP.
I found
Seltene Panzerung, ha? Ja, habe ich mir gedacht, dass das nichts für mich ist, ja. Aber scheißegal,
Let me take a look at it.
ich hätte gerne mal irgendwie eine fette Waffe, hey, eine richtig fette. Oh Gott, Junge. Oh. Oh, ganz einfach, ja. Aber dass wir nicht so lange brauchen. Was hast du denn jetzt, ha? Ah, halb so viel HP. Aber mehr Schaden oder so nimmt er auch nicht. Das ist einfach nur HP.
Now I'm real mad. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Serpent knuckle.
This one's got your
Na schau.
well, looky here.
Oha, es fühlt jetzt unser Balken gar nicht mehr wirklich, ha? Ist aber auch schlecht. Ja, komm. Also, Bad. Chaos, ha? Mittel. Boah. Scheiße, die wandern, ha? Ah, verarscht. Okay, das ist eindeutig was für Rini, glaube ich.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna. I'm on it. Take this.
The waters of
I
creation.
can carve through armor.
Not today.
I'm just getting started.
Here I go.
Was, die Kleinen leben auch noch. Ich dachte, die wären down.
Thanks, Kisara.
Can't get out of this.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Excited. You're mine.
Dazzle.
The waters of creation. That's my right.
Blow away.
The flames will roar.
Try harder.
Sleep now.
Hold nothing back. This one's all mine.
An arrow and a heal. The waters of creation. None shall escape my thunder. Sleep now.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Take this.
I'm only getting started. This one's mine. Outstanding form.
Eat this. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
No holding back.
I'll take you all.
Piece of cake.
I'll heal you all.
Raining slap.
Don't give up.
Ja, hätte es noch schneller geheilt, ha?
Time to let it rip.
Nothing gets by this.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Now, Asuna.
Will this help?
I won't give in. Flame inside me yearns to be let free. I'll smash you. Raining strike. Blow away. Raining flash. You picked the wrong fight.
Warum machen wir so wenig Schaden? Ich muss mir jetzt echt mal anschauen, ob das bei allen auch so ist. Aber ich glaube ja.
Now or never.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Dark wind.
I'll heal you all.
I'll finish you here and now.
Nothing gets by me. Sleep now.
Raining slash. Blow away. Raining slash. I'm on it. Blow away.
Get toasty.
Die sind doch einfach schon overpowered, ne? Dass die so viel HP haben. Na, die haben mehr HP als so manche Bosse, die wir schon gekillt haben.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Aha. Level 50, ha? Sind wir schon bei der Hälfte angelangt, was Level angeht. Na und was gibt's da? Ha?
What do you think this place was for?
Oh, sieht aus wie in Game of Thrones, ha?
What the hell? Are they asleep? No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Naja, so, na und? Das war's ja jetzt nicht. Was kommt da, ha? Irgendwas Großes. Ja. Ach du Scheiße, was sehr Großes, ha? What the fuck?
What is that thing?
Keine Ahnung.
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be
God.
careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts
Ach du
like?
Scheiße.
It's no ordinary Zoogle. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Piss off! I can carve through armor. Blow away.
What would I do with
Raining slap. Blow away. Ignite.
Laser charge for me!
Raining slap.
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Blow away. No further.
This hurts, baby. May a thousand
Raining
nails carry the thread.
Blow away.
Rusty nails.
Raining slap. Blow away. Finish you here and now. Try harder.
Feel. Let me help. I'll be
Dragon shout. Stun up.
None shall escape my judgment.
Ignite.
Now for something special. More of that.
Prepare to be sealed.
The waters of creation.
Blow away.
Na gut, hat er kann ja nix. Kann er wirklich nichts, ha? Get down! War jetzt nicht so wild, ha? Was auch immer das für ein fettes Teil ist. Oder war.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
Ja, jetzt hat er nicht mehr überlebt.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests. What do you mean? You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Gibt's da was? Nö. Auf der anderen Seite wahrscheinlich auch nicht, ha? Ha, doch. Naja.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're
Ja, ein bisschen stärker halten als die
Do
anderen
you think they
davor.
were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zoogles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
Scheiß auf die Eulen. So, was befindet sich hier hinter der Tür? I don't know. Ah. Ein weiterer Teleporter. Okay, ist auf der Seite diesmal was? Nein. Schade.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Okay, wir haben jetzt eigentlich viele Materialien bekommen. Aber was machen wir damit, ha?
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
Jesus. Was war mit dem Teleporter in der Mitte da jetzt? Nur zum Porten?
Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Oder kommen wir da irgendwo hin, ha?
And that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Zum Eingang. Ja und? Soll ich schauen, ob es irgendwas Neues zum Craften? Naja, ich meine, das ist eh schon überflüssig die Frage. Schauen wir, ob es was Neues zum
That
Craften
was
gibt.
quite the little adventure we went.
Tatsächlich. Und wir haben wie immer nichts davon. Boah, das schaut fett aus, ha? Ja. Reich für einer. Schaut auch geil aus. Aber wir haben nie irgendwas davon. Das ist doch echt scheiße. Da fehlen uns auch wieder welche. Irgendwas muss uns immer fehlen, ha? Plus 221.
On.
Hey, Alfin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about.
Noch Milch für irgendein scheiß Rezept gebraucht, oder?
Your muscles, you dummy!
Also, was haben wir denn irgendwie Schönes, ha? Erfahrungsboost. Mehr fallen gelassene Objekte. KP nach Kampfhallen. Erhöht Angriff, ha? Was? 30% mehr Wirkung? Wenn es nur noch halb so lang hält, oder was?
Quiet rival.
Nicht schlecht, oder? So, dann schauen wir noch fix. Wie geht es unseren Punkten da? Okay, 3.500. Elementarangriff, Verteidigung. Okay. Mal schon wieder so ein. So. Okay, mehr Verteidigung. HP. So, was haben wir noch Schönes, ha? Okay, noch mehr Elementarangriff. So, und du. Jawohl, mehr Angriff. Verteidigung, aber da haben wir eh nicht genug. Ja, who cares? Bist du verrückt, ha? So. What? Da gibt's eine Quest? Ehrlich? Was gibt's da für eine Quest?
We've reached our destination.
Kommen die Leute daher, ha?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
Yes.
Liegen Jahrhunderte. Vorfahre. Respekt. Ja, das
Excuse
brauchst
me.
du, ha?
Hey.
Really now?
Sag einfach, was du brauchst, Junge. Aha.
What?
I see.
Ja, ja.
Great.
Very nice.
Okay.
Dohalim? The line of researchers is getting longer.
Sechsarmigen Riesen. Und wo genau ist er? Okay, wo kann ich da wieder hinporten, ha? Was weiß ich, ha?
Thought into this before accepting.
So, jetzt sind wir wieder da, na toll, ha? Da hinten ist unser Schiff, ja. Ah, jetzt sind wir wieder am Anfang. Oder? Ah, der geht noch nicht. Aber der da geht. Worin uns der jetzt dann hinbringt? Keine Ahnung. Wahrscheinlich wieder in die Mitte, ne? Ja. Okay, aber ist das gut? Irgendwie nicht, ha? Bleibt uns, da hätte ich mich nämlich eh hinporten können. Bleibt uns nichts über. Müssen wir den ganzen Scheißweg nochmal gehen. Irgend so einen sechsarmigen Riesen, ey. Wie krank kann man sein? Achso, sind wir eigentlich da, ha?
A six-armed giant.
Schaut irgendwie komisch aus, aber...
Is this the Zoogle from the request?
It's not only alive, but completely
Schaut komisch aus. Achso, den...
bad feeling.
Boah, 300.000 HP. Aber den hat man schon mal.
About this.
Dann hat die eine Tussi da mal beschworen. Und hey, wir machen jetzt mehr Schaden. Wir machen ja ganz guten Schaden, finde ich.
Sorry, but this fight ends here. Now, Asuna!
Au. Okay, vielleicht hätte ich ausweichen sollen.
This ends now! Can't get out of this! Oh, you are gonna take it! Eat dirt! Blow away!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Pieces! Attack!
Up and at 'em.
Raining
Let's go.
slash!
The waters of
Take
Cyan instant.
Sword rain out!
Frozen.
Hammer! I'm on it! Watch this! Blow away! Inferno! Raining slash! Awesome! Can't get out of this! Piss off! Burn in hell!
That move. In here.
Here comes the big one! Does it!
Leave the charges to me. Up and at 'em. Let's go. Healing circle.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Blow away! Raining slash! Blow away!
Far enough!
Raining slash!
I'm going to smart.
Watch this! It was nice while shattering
Blow away!
pieces! Attack time!
Tidal wave. Back into the fray.
You require a hand.
Here I go.
Eat this! Water won't save you!
Dance, immortal droplet.
Blow away!
Now I'm in the groove!
In here.
Feel like Masterplan does it!
This one's mine. May 1,000 gales ready.
Talon hurricane!
I'm only getting
Inferno
started.
slash! The flame inside me! Can't end here!
Don't leave me. I'll bring you back
Ah,
from death's abyss.
First strike!
Shut the seal. Take it. You're mine. May 1,000 gales ready to go. Got it. Now's our chance.
The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge!
Burn in hell!
May 1,000 gales
Boah.
Explosion! Burning strike! Take dirt! Where are you going?
Schaffen wir den nur zu heilen? Na, oder?
Raining slash! Is this it?
War eh klar.
I owe you one. Blow away!
Freezing storm!
Raining
Ice tornado!
It's time.
It's over!
I can't move.
Enemy, don't give up! Burning!
I'm not done yet. Blow away!
Fury! Do it!
Raining chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Hey! Und 10 HP, oder?
Well,
Yep.
we beat it in the end.
Let us harvest what we can use.
Yep. Naja. Keine Ahnung, irgendwie machen diese 10 HP auch nicht viel aus, ha? Ist ja nicht mal ein kleiner Heal.
How sad.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yes.
Bisschen Kohle, ha? Ist auch nicht so wild.
I sense a poor soul who is in
Ach
dire.
was. Was willst du, ha?
Mhm.
Ja, jetzt bin ich endlich dran. Okay. Ach was.
Again?
Prototyp, ha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hmm?
Got it. Very well.
Okay, aber lass mich vorher noch heilen, ha?
This is the Vicent training ground.
Oh, fuck.
Isn't that a help kit?
Okay, das ist scheiße.
Is it some sort of prototype?
Whatever it
Ja, kann ich ausweichen? Nein?
Inferno line! Healing circle! What a relief! Take with darkness! Finish without a trace! Eat this! Now I'm in the groove! It was nice all along.
Au.
Take with darkness! Show me what my heart can do!
Blow away!
Shine! Divine streak! That's ridiculous! Freeze! This one's mine!
Stay away from my friend.
I'll bring you back from death to...
Nein, du bringst ihn nicht zurück.
I've still got some fight left in me. Armor won't save you.
Is this it?
I'll heal
Ach,
you
komm.
all. Where are you going? Divine streak. Let me show you what my art can do. Rise and shine. Leave the enemy's art to me. Resurrection. No complaints here. The waters of creation. Freezing storm. Dance immortal art. Ice tornado. Seal. Get you all tucked away. Will this help?
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Freezing storm. Creation.
Be still. Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Na komm, mach Schaden, ha?
Now, Asuna! Right! Here's a healing art! First aid! Investigated! Here I go! The waters of creation!
Flash.
Freezing storm!
Blow away. Blow away.
Ice tornado!
Blow away.
Surrender! Armor won't save you! Arrow down!
Raining flash.
Okay.
I can carve through armor.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Not today.
Sleep now. Healing circle.
Now it's not losing.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear. No water. Not on my watch. May 1,000 gales carry you to triumph. Gusty nail. Each your time. Don't leave me. A banana. Let's go.
Wenn ich doch nur Schaden machen will, ha?
That'll bring you down. I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Na, du bringst sie nicht zurück.
Sometimes the best medicine is I'll smash you. Here's a healing art. The water of creation. Droplet.
Almost there. Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
You picked the wrong fight. Try harder.
That freaking does it. Sleep now. Oh my God.
Super swallow dance.
Sealed. Get on in there with the others.
Eat this. Talent sword.
Our shield.
Okay, here I go. Raining slash.
Freezing. Don't mind if I do.
Blew away.
May 1,000 gales carry you to triumph. Gusty nail. One more time.
Blew away.
The water of creation.
Sink. Now I'm in the groove.
Immortal droplet.
Blew away. Infraction.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Ja, hatte keine Chance gegen uns. Deine Drecks-Unit da.
How about it?
Yeah. Huh?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Oh, wow.
Seriously? Seriously?
Immer noch was anderes? Weltall-Champion. Illusionsblitz, ha?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I still got a ways.
Er will ja immer noch was von uns, der Typ, ha? Was will er von uns?
Go.
Yes.
Ja. Super Zeuge, ha?
Yes.
Seriously, what do they take us for?
Research subject.
So, wo ist das Ding wieder? Da, nee, oder? Im Chassis. Ah, da. Na, ich bin gespannt, was das für ein fettes Teil ist, ha? Eigentlich könnte man diese Blume-Ding jetzt auch machen. Ah, da sind wir wieder, okay. Bist denn du, ha? Haben wir die schon mal gemacht? Na. Kommst du nur daher? Ist ja keine Herausforderung mehr für uns, ha?
This
Let's do it! Let's go! Calaglia ho!
Wow.
Come again?
You don't know it? It was all the rage back
40 XP.
in Calaglia.
I wonder if Cislodia's got one.
Cislodia, huh?
I will hit you.
Menencia ha.
We can hear you.
Ach du
That's not
Scheiße.
your run of the mill.
2 von denen. Warum?
Enemy.
Dann aber noch einer, oder? Oder nur die beiden da? Hm? Oh fuck.
I've got a
Oh, 300.000 XP.
really bad feeling about this.
Ja, ich auch. Oha, unser erster 10k kriegt, oder?
Armor won't save us.
I could do without this pain.
Hit him
Not
once.
today.
Ah, wieso mache ich so guten Schaden, ha?
Blow away.
I owe you one.
Blow away.
You'll pay for that.
Ach, Rennie, was ist mit dir?
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you.
Was ist mit dir los?
Try harder. Inferno punch.
Eagle assault.
Where are you going?
Blow away. Rain flash. Blow away. Try harder.
Ready and
Rain
rare.
flash. Blow away.
Smash you.
Healing circle.
Raining
There you
flash.
go. I feel like me again.
Jo, ich habe gedrückt und geht nicht.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, let me help.
Raining slash. Try harder.
None shall escape. In here.
Raining slash.
How's this? I'll
Blow
be
away.
saving this one.
Mirage blitz.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish.
Raining slash.
Show you what my art
Flame
can do.
inside me. Yours to
I'll
be
heal
let
you
free.
all.
Raining slash.
Healing circle.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Raining slash.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing art.
Mirage blitz.
First aid.
away.
The waters of creation.
Raining
A
slash.
freezing dancing
away.
portal droplets.
Raining slash.
They're not playing around.
Blow away.
I'll be saving
Raining
this one.
slash.
I'll heal you all.
Blow
Attack
away.
time.
The
This
flame
one's
inside
mine.
me. Yours to be let free.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing
Raining
art to
slash.
accomplish this.
Blow away. Burn.
I lost my focus.
Firmament by the power of flame. Vanish without arrow squall.
Raining slash.
It's weakened.
This ends now.
In here.
Raining slash. This is.
Don't give up.
Fuck, der hat uns gerade voll zerstört, ha?
I owe you one.
Healing circle.
Now I'm in the
Blow
groove.
away.
Instant.
Can't end here.
Und schon wieder. Ja, komm.
Back into the fray. This'll come in handy.
Blow away.
I don't even.
Okay, wir sollten mal einen irgendwie fokussen, ha?
Raining slash.
I'm going to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish.
Freaking does it.
Now. Roll it freely.
Take it down.
Raining slash. Blow away.
Rather feel. None shall escape my style.
Anything in armor is all mine. Watch this.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. The waters of creation.
Blow away.
Talent
Okay, einer down.
Well done.
Oh, scheiße, was machst denn du am Boden, ha?
Ready to go.
Anything in armor is all mine. Raining slash. Armor won't save you. Blow away.
I'll heal you all.
Strike. Talon. Blow away.
The waters of
Raining
creation.
slash. Blossom. Blow away.
Dance, immortal doors.
Raining slash. Blow away.
Firmament render. Healing circle. The freezing storm.
Done.
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Now,
Blow away.
get toasty.
Boah, der hat so viel HP.
The waters of creation. Vanish without a trace. Dance, immortal doors.
Raining slash. Talon. Blow away.
Coming through.
Raining
Not on
slash.
my watch. The flames will roar.
Yes. Raining slash.
The enemy is going all out. By the power of flame.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
The flames will
Blow
roar.
away. Burn.
Super swallow here. Explosion.
Talon. Blow
Where
away.
are you going?
Raining. No. It can't end here.
Unser Essensbuff ist leider auch aus. Letzter Wiederbelebungstrank.
Blow away.
There you go. Don't let up what my art can do. Let me show you what my art can do.
Raining slash. Blow away. Burn. Can't move.
Fuck.
The flames will roar. In here.
Storm.
Instant cuts away.
Ja. Ich glaube, wir beleben uns irgendwie wieder, ha? Beleben mich wieder. Das
Here we go.
macht ja keinen Schaden.
Well, now.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll be saving this one. Resuscitation. Arrows dancing all day.
Pierce through. Blow away.
Here goes.
Raining armor won't save you. Dragon. Blow away.
Storm.
Raining slash. Death blossom.
Confiscated.
Can't move.
Er hat mich gerade für 12k gekettet.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Inferno.
Divine.
Not my finest. I owe you.
It's primed and ready. Firmament render.
Blow away.
I'll bring you back from death's
Raining
abyss.
slash.
Arrow
Blow
squall.
away.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Blow
Here
away.
goes. Resuscitation.
Raining slash.
The waters of creation.
Blow away.
This can't be happening. Sleep now. Lord Foot.
Raining
I'll
slash.
be saving this one. Hit.
Let's go. Can't get out of this.
Sleep now.
Lord Foot. Raining Kisara. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Boah. Er geht down, ha? Boah.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Der mal gemacht. Das ist ein bisschen schwach einfach, ha? Einfach nur wegen die 10 HP. Ich meine, es ist ja nicht schlecht, aber... Zu dem Zeitpunkt im Spiel würde ich mir irgendwie schon ein bisschen mehr erwarten. Von mir ist mal irgendwie 30 oder so in die Richtung, ha?
We've reached our destination. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Da ist unser Kochen-Buff irgendwie wieder da, ha? Ist der wirklich da? Glaube ich irgendwie nicht, ha? Weil mir ist fast voll. Ist auch komisch.
That's insane.
Yes.
Really now.
Ja, Kohle kriegen wir ja ordentlich. Oh.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Schon wieder? Postmarathon? Ultimativer Zeugel.
Really now.
Is that...
Na gut, aber für den ultimativen Zeugel müssen wir vorher ein paar...
Is this really a good idea, though?
Are you not the one who wished to reach an accord with them?
Yes, but
Tränke kaufen, ha? Oh. Ha. Haben wir jetzt endlich die scheiß Quest, ha? Kann das endlich sein?
Still,
This will be our last favor regardless.
Ich glaube schon.
Let us dispatch this ultimate Zoogle of theirs.
So, irgendwas Neues. Haben wir irgendwas bekommen? Ja, aber trotzdem fehlt uns einiges. Echt kacke. So. Boom.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Echt seltsam, ha? Ist unser Essensbad echt noch aktiv? Wird irgendwie auch refreshed, wenn ich mich heile oder so, ha?
What are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
So, nämlich von dem Typen haben wir kriegen wir die Quest, oder? Das muss jetzt mal endlich sein, du Scheiß.
Yeah.
Habt ihr gut zu tun?
Hey.
Könnte man sagen. Du scheinst selber gute Dinge zu sein. Optimistisch bleiben, gerade wenn alle Leute Angst haben. Bla bla.
Yeah.
Ja, ein Gefallen, ha?
Just great.
I guess. Thanks.
Gemischte Gefühle, ha? Na, das war ja sehr weit. Gut.
Huh?
Kann ich was für euch tun?
Well.
Wollte man eigentlich dich fragen, ha?
Hmm?
Aha, na schau.
All right.
Uh,
All right. Got it.
Ja, ja, ja. Okay. Das heißt, es ist da oben, na ja. Haha. Wo ist der scheiß Weg? Was leuchtet denn da hinten, ha? Ah ja.
Okay, off we go.
Naja, lang ist's her, ha, dass wir da waren. Bin ich drüber, oder? Ah, müssen wir wieder einen langen Weg gehen. Na schau. Aus dem Weg,
Is this
Junge.
the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter?
Ja, mach weg.
Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This
Ja.
should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Love.
Hör auf zum Labern.
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
53. Hat eine Schwachstelle. Nicht mal 300 KHP. Sehr lächerlich.
Now you see what I can do. That'll bring you down.
Ja.
Arts can do.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
Da one-shottet er mich, ha? Oh. Ja, 60.000 Damage gemacht, ja. Vielleicht hat man 30 KP verloren insgesamt. Was stimmt denn da nicht hier? Das ist doch gelogen.
Right.
This one's all mine. Blow away. Ignite. Dragon shout. Raining flash. Blow away. Raining flash. Start. Blow away.
You all down. Thanks, Shia.
Be careful.
Ah, scheiß Law, ha?
Don't overdo it.
I'm sorry. I will let you all down.
Stay away from my friends. Not done yet. Raining slash. Dragon blow away. It's finished.
Let's do it!
Blow away. Raining slash. You may be strong, but I'll never back down. An astral arts.
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
What a relief.
This one's mine!
Is this it?
What the fuck?
Not done yet.
The water is creation! I owe you, Xion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Hear it now. I'll smash you.
Vanquish dark!
Blow away.
Cyan instant!
Raining slash. Not today.
I'm on a roll now!
Raining slash.
Here's a healing burst! First aid!
Now you're talking. Raining slash. Blow away.
Getting started!
Raining slash.
All good
Will
things
this
come
help?
to an end.
Sleep
Blow
now!
away. Raining
Healing
slash.
signal!
Is this it?
Don't give up!
Er revive mich halt, ha?
Seal!
I've let you all down.
Okay, dann revive mich halt nicht.
There.
Flame of fury! Burning seal! Arrow squad! I'll bring you back from this abyss! Reveal! Now!
Raining slash.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll bring you back from death's tear you to shreds!
Blow away. Raining
Where
slash.
are you going?
Do without this pain.
Let me show you what my art can
That move!
Here comes a big one.
Sleep
No
well.
armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Pieces. Attack tassel. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here!
This one's all mine.
Now you see what I can do.
Okay, here I go. Raining slash. Blow away.
Watch this.
I can't heal you forever!
Ach komm.
Leave me!
Blow away.
It's weakened!
Der reißt mich ja ganz schön den Arsch da drauf.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Blow away.
Now!
Raining slash. This one's all mine.
Alright! Healing!
Not today.
Here I go! You're mine!
Blow away. This should do it.
The waters of
Raining
creation!
slash.
I'll bring you back
Blow
from
away.
death's abyss! Immortal droplet! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Blow away.
The waters of
Raining
creation!
Blow
If it's
away.
in the sky, it's mine!
Raining slash.
You down?
Blow
The
away.
waters of creation!
Raining
Take this.
Cyan! Immortal droplet! Will this help?
Can't move.
I could
Ah, mein Gott, ha?
make it in time.
Sealed! Healing Cyan instant!
I owe you one.
I don't know what I'd do
It's about
without
to
you.
strike!
Blow away.
Perhaps
Look sharp,
now isn't
everyone.
the time?
I really don't.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Ja, mach Schaden, ha? Toll, 2000 Schaden.
Shattering the pieces. Attack time.
Sealed!
Pissed off.
Get on in there with the
Try harder.
The waters of creation.
Take this.
If it's in
Ja, Mädel, geh doch mal weg, hey. Jetzt die ganze Zeit die Melee da. Du bist ein scheiß Ranged. Ist ja Wahnsinn mit dir.
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Can't get out of it.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Up and at 'em. Right, watch out. I do.
Wir machen ja keinen Schaden, hey. Nein, ist ja nichts Neues, aber trotzdem.
Forgive me.
Boah, du mal Motherfucker. Ja, komm, ha.
By the power of flame, vanish without a I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Take this.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Snake of the abyssal deep.
Flew away. Negative gate.
Spirits within the soil.
Ignite.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Boah, ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Fall nicht mich um, du Scheißding.
Is this it?
Na.
Now you see what I can knock it into next week.
Here's the waters of creation.
Da haben wir sein Ding kaputt, aber er bricht dann trotzdem nicht irgendwie Schaden oder so. Er schlaft nur ein bisschen, ha?
You down?
Take this.
Sleep now. Here's the healing art. First aid.
Oh mein Gott, hey.
Divine. The enemy is all out. Here I come. No more playing nice. Here's the healing art.
Nicht mehr ich mach wirklich Schaden. Ha, 7 und 12 Damage. Was ist denn das, hä?
To be let free. You'll pay for that.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Sophie.
Can't move.
Oh, fuck. Oder schaffen, naja.
This should do it.
Ich traue ihnen nicht.
Here now.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
So, das Ganze für 10 HP wieder, ha?
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Oder doch nicht?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some...
Law.
Ha. Ein Brief von Sephra, ha?
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Ja, gibt es keine Möglichkeit, ihn wieder zu beleben?
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone.
Zephyr once told me that living freely, I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back.
Ja. Ja, schön für dich. Echt schade, dass wir nicht noch ein bisschen was anderes dafür bekommen. Ich weiß nicht, irgendwas halt.
We've reached our destination.
Und schau, da ist unser Kochenbach wieder da. Ich verstehe das nicht ganz. Ich glaube aber echt nicht, dass er irgendwie aktiv ist.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to... Been so much?
So, nochmal schauen, was er zum Sagen hat, ha? Wie kommt der Brief dorthin? Ja.
Hey.
Hey!
I guess... No way. Damn.
Whew. All right.
Was denn, ha?
This is...
Ein Ring.
Thanks.
Ein Ring, der sehr kostbar war und den er immer bei sich trug. Ein Symbol der familiären Bindung. Okay. Da haben wir noch ein paar Fäuste bekommen. Kritischer Schaden, ja. Okay. Also, zack her, ha. Dadam. Oha. Verteidigung, Elementarverteidigung und Resistenz um 20. So, hast du noch irgendwelche Waffen jetzt bekommen? Aha. Naja. Zephyr's Grab.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad... Oh man!
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here.
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ash.
That's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when...
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations...
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, Matt, they're probably watching over us right now.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him. Still, better than being left alone, I guess.
Na gut. Ah, den Scheiß haben wir auch noch. Ja, komm. Das sollten wir ja mittlerweile schaffen, ha? Wie viel haben wir jetzt gemacht von den Typen? 3 oder schon 4? Beim letzten Mal hat uns das Ding ja den Arsch versohlt. Was sind Dinge ich für ein Level 51? Und das Teil war, glaube ich, 54, ne? Hat irgendwie auch so 300.000 HP oder so ein Scheiß, ne? Was auch immer das ist.
You just had to make things...
Oh, 400.000 HP, ha?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt.
Don't worry. I'll have this wrapped up in a flash. I could do without this pain.
Go for the weak point.
You require a hand.
Let's go. Flare tornado.
Pieces. Attack time.
I'll heal you all. In here.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Go.
I feel like
Hold
me
on to
again.
your art. Here I come.
Take this. Watch this. Raining slip.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds.
Raining distance.
Ach komm.
Here, let me help.
Raining slash.
Sorry.
But this fight ends here. Now, Asuna.
Right.
Ja, 0 Schaden, ha?
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Here, let me help.
What did I tell you? Don't get in our way. Blew away. Prepare to be sealed.
It's over.
Talon Hurricane.
That'll bring you down. Sleep now.
Amazing.
This'll let me show you what my art can
Flames?
do. Watch out! It's changing its attacks.
Now you see what I can do. While it's reeling.
Take it down.
Dragon Raining slash. Not today.
Giant instant.
Raining slash. Blew
Watch
away. Raining slash.
Oh Mann.
Blew away. Is this it?
Don't leave me.
Back to
In here. Flare tornado.
blew away.
Where that came from? Here's the water. Dance, freezing storm. Sleep now. I'll be tornado. I'll bring you back from death to
Ja, er ist wieder tot, ha?
Take that! The waters of create, they're not playing around! Healing circle! Dragon here! Here I go!
Aren't you human? To stop you dying?
Now for something I'm going to need to let the marksman handle it. That'll bring you down! Arrows arch require complete focus! Show you what my art can do! Briefly struck!
Blew away. No. Can't end here.
Don't give up! I'm going to need to use all
through
of my
away.
healing arts to accomplish this. creation. Dance, healing circle.
I really hope.
Seal.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
Fuck.
plates.
Das ist doch scheiße, Mann.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Here's a healing art. The waters of creation. Very well. Astral energy. Full throttle. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Ich hätte einfach Schwierigkeitsgrad runter machen sollen. Ich dachte, wäre einfacher.
Escape my judgment. Water this time.
Can't it just make up its mind? In a bind? Not my finest.
Stay away from my friends.
Healing circle. Element render.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps
Boah. Hör mal auf mit scheiß Healing Circle, ha?
now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Thousand gales. Cyanide drive. Cyan instant. Rusty nail. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. The waters of creation. Resuscitation. Dance immortal. Here, let me help. First aid. Sleep now.
Try harder.
Cyan instant. Vanquish darkness.
Try harder.
Now or never.
Inferno punch. Raining blast. Burn in hell.
Got it. Now's our chance.
Blow away. Raining slash.
Take this.
Divine.
Blow away.
Resurrection.
Now you see what I can do.
Blow away.
Firmament Cyan instant. On a roll now.
Raining slash.
This one's mine. The enemy is going all out. None shall escape
You
my
may be
judgment.
strong.
Ja! Bastard!
Now I see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Cyan instant. Don't mind if I do.
Take
By
this.
the
Finest.
power of here.
Boah.
This should do it.
Finish without a trace. The waters of creation. I'm ready. Dance in explosion. Vanquish darkness. Burning strike. I'll bring you back.
Wie das kein Schatten. Erst ich sehe nicht einmal irgendwas da. Das ist auch so nervig.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish it.
You'll pay for that.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Blow away.
Ja, oh mein Gott, Alter.
Medically approved.
Here's a healing art.
Can't move.
First aid.
That's the spot.
Here, let me help. First aid. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Feel like me again.
Here, let me help. First aid. Get ready to go. Here, let me help. First aid. Here's a healing art. Get on in there with the others.
Now you see what I can do.
Burn.
In here. Get on in there with the others. By the power of flame. Vanish without a trace.
Roach's fury.
The flames will roll. Arctic explosion. By the power of flame. Vanish without a trace.
In a bind.
Astral energy. Full throttle. We're good to go. Fire. I never miss. Wait. Where'd the water go?
It's all dried up.
Glacial sphere. Piercing. It's so bright.
It's a pain is what it is.
May 1,000 gales
Here,
carry
let
the
me help.
threads.
Here I come.
First aid.
Prepare to be sealed. Dark wind.
The flames will roar. Sleep. Now. Get on it.
Take this.
In a bind.
Sword Rain Alpha.
By the power of flame. Vanish without a trace. Sleep now.
Anything in armor.
Rising water.
Explosion.
Now you see what I can do.
Think again.
Blast the shot.
By the power of flame. The waters of creation. Vanish without a trace.
This one's
Take this! They're crumbling! Now beat the crap out of them.
Remind me to stay on your good side. In here. Here.
Komm nicht dazu, ha? Aber egal. Solange er nur mich targetet, ha? Schau mal an den fetten Bastardo da.
I can carve through armor.
Sonic thrust! Not
Here's a
today!
healing art. First aid by the power of flame. Vanish without a trace. A banana. They're not playing around. Explosion. That'll bring you down. The waters of creation. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. In here. Freeze lancer. Glacial spear. Immortal droplet. By the power of flame. Vanish without
Eat dirt!
By the power of flame. Vanish without
you. Dragon form! Sonic throw! You should have saved
By
for
the
that!
power of flame.
Ja.
Without a trace.
Warum verreckt sie jetzt alle? Habe ich Healing drin?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation. Here, let me help. First aid. No more playing nice. By the power of flame, vanish without a trace.
Double demon fang!
Ja.
Glacial spear. It's weakened.
Carve through armor.
This ends now! Demon
First
fang!
aid. Here's a healing art. First aid by the power of flame. Vanish without a trace.
Away! Mirage flick! Double demon fang!
Explosion. This one's mine.
Hier, du Scheiß.
You picked the wrong fight!
There.
Finish it! Commander of Heaven!
Boah. Alter Schwede hier. Er hat zu viel HP.
What was with that creature?
Keine Ahnung.
It was some sort of a Zugo that could control light. Rinwell, do you think that could have been...
The true form of the phantom flower? No, it couldn't be.
What makes you so sure?
Because...
What the...
Whoa!
What the hell is that? Is the enemy back for more?
Whatever it is, it's freaking huge!
You guys, calm down. It's okay. It's probably... No, it's definitely the phantom flower of Navira.
War, oder? Egal.
I read about it in that book we found earlier. It was described as a mysterious light floating up in the sky. It's not dangerous at all. In fact, this is the place it was first discovered.
So that's how it got its name then. You sure it's not some enemy astral art being cast at us?
Positive. I think it's just a rare and unusual weather phenomenon more—
Cislodia obviously used to be covered in darkness around the clock.
You could be right. It's so—
Sure. But it's so big we could have seen it from town just...
Well, sure.
Hey, who cares where we... Besides, that zoo...
Yeah, I guess...
It's such a gorgeous...
Right.
It took a lot to get here.
I didn't do all that much.
Well, I still—
Hey...
Oh! Now,
Huh?
Ja, ja. Vielfraß-Handbuch. Oh.
What a wonderful treasure this is.
hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
So, das können wir in der Bibliothek abgeben, oder?
Will's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Geradeaus. So, was geht mit dir, du krankes Weib, ha?
Huh? That can't be.
I guess.
Great!
Älteste Gewand. Schauen wir mal, ha? Ist es besser?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah!
You dummy!
Whoa!
Ja, halt's Maul, ha? Rezept für Pfannkuchen.
And then she has to come along and
Okay. Na gut, so. Aber genug für heute, ja. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal.